Once you have your light pieces all over your hair, it's time to choose a color. With me, I brought some of the most popular right now, which I see in the hair salon, are these blue violet-y colors and these pink colors. Something you really need to consider when working with products like these are wearing gloves at all times. Whatever that is not hair that these stick on, it's very difficult for that to come off, whether it be clothes, skin, furniture. So really, with your funky colors, be very, very careful when using them. So, we've already lightened some of our hair. We're going to find those pieces, simply going to pick them out, dip a brush, or sometimes I even use my hands with the gloves on it, and I'll just wipe the pieces one by one that I've chosen with my funky color. Then you can pretty much, pay attention to the manufacturer's instructions. I believe they're usually about 20 minutes. Although the longer that they're on, usually the more intense and the longer that they'll stay. I've chose Manic Panic. You can find these in the beauty supplies. They tend to have tons and tons and tons of different colors. I think that one of the challenges is to get the color to stay. So I always say don't discard the leftover, because in a week or two, you might want to go over it again. Once you see it fading, if you're not sure you'd like to do it again, let it fade all the way out. If you do it over and over and over, eventually it's actually going to get harder and harder to cut out of your hair. Another tip, as you're applying your funky color over the hair that you've already highlighted, is when you get the product, have a very liberal amount, and as you're coating the hair, open up the hair and really let it saturate into all the hairs. Sometimes you'll notice if we take a big section of hair, we'll tend to only get it on the outside where there's that whole middle that never got any product. So when you're applying the color onto your previously highlighted hair, take your time, make sure you get all the pieces of the highlight. This way it looks well done at the end.